This is NYCRhythm.com.
Yes, yes, the rhythm, the rhythm.
I have a very special treat. Your homegirl on the screen right now. Your fans have been so supportive for so many years. In fact, freestyle fans have been so supportive that the genre has been around for 40 years. So it's such a pleasure to have you with us, Chrissy I-eece. Tell me this, Chrissy. Are your fans ready for this new vibe you're ready to bring out?
I hope so, because I'm excited.
I got a feeling that no matter what you put out, people will be very excited to hear. And I know you're not going to disappoint. I want you to tell me, how did that come about? Look, we got Love Desire. You should know me by now. By the way, didn't Mark Anthony do vocals on that?
Yes, I had Mark wrote the song. He did featured vocals, and so did La India and George Lamont on background vocals.
Look at that. I didn't know that part. I know Little Louis Vega was a producer involved in that, right?
Little Louis Vega produced it. Todd Terry did the house mix.
Nice.
And Albert Cabrera did also a house mix.
Half of the Rascals. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So take me through the process. What's going down right now with this new salsa song you're about to drop?
Okay, so I'm really excited about this. I was very hesitant at first. My friend George G, who used to work in interning in RMM, he starts reaching out to me on Facebook. And I said, I wonder what does he want? So I reached out back and he said, hey, I had a dream that you were singing one of La Lupe's songs called Se Acabó. Now this song...
Put that on pause a quick second. You said La Lupe.
La Lupe.
A lot of people don't, maybe Latinos know, but La Lupe was a famous, badass singer, Latin, soul. She was from the streets. She lived it. She breathed it. You're going to interpret one of her songs.
Yes.
Arranca. Sorry for interrupting, but tell me.
Exactly. So when he said that to me, I was like, oh, no. Espérate. First of all, to sing any of her songs, because she's such a, like you just said, all of those things, a passionate singer. They call her La Gigi, she's a Cubana, she's like, when she gets on stage, she kicks off her shoes. She's passionate about her art. I said, okay, so me and her have a lot of things in common. I'm very passionate about myself when I sing and whatnot. I said, but to sing somebody's that is of that caliber's song, I was a little nervous about it. So I told George, I really need to think about this and go into my prayer closet and see if I could do this. And so when he mentioned who was going to produce it, which he said Edwin Ramos, and that's a producer that I wanted to work with because he's such a great musician, and not only that, an excellent producer. I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I took the song, I started listening to it, I started channeling her, I started reading about her life, watching videos
of her.
Yeah, I did my homework, and I saw a lot of things that me and her had in common from her lifestyle of where she came from, what she was involved in, and who in the end of her life she became, which, she surrendered her life to God, and that's something I've done too, and her birthday is December 23rd, mine is December 22nd, so I was like, oh my God, a lot of things in common. So I told George, let's do it. Originally, we did the Latin soul version, which Edwin wanted to keep it authentic to the original that she did. And but then he said, let's do a salsa mix on it, which I love because I wanted to tap into that genre again. I didn't get
but wait a minute. Exactly. You said the word again. Yeah. I remember back in 93, you did something with un salsero, like an amazing salsero, Luis Perico Ortiz, no?
Yes.
And yeah. I wrote it down here somewhere. No me diga. Oh, the new blood for the street. Sangre nueva para la calle.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. We were, myself, Mark Anthony, and La India, they wanted to package us and put us out as the new generation in salsa because we were all with RMM during that time. I had made my transition with Take Your Love and Go with Sergio George. So that was kind of like that Latin R&B vibe, and Frankie Cutlass was also on that
I remember.
and that scene. And so when they put us, all three of us, they put India with Eddie Palmieri, Mark was with Sergio George, and then they put me to collaborate with Luis Perico Ortiz, which is a legend. He's like,
he is, absolutely.
Yeah, and he's amazing person. And I also got to do a duet with Tony Vega. So it was great. I mean, the process was fun. It was learning to sing on clave, which was a little hard, but it was such an amazing experience. And I love to be challenged as an artist. I don't like to be put in a box just to be categorized as just freestyle. I want to be able to sing everything. That's what makes me an artist.
I think your fans absolutely know that you've never been in a box. You always take the challenge and take the risks.
Yeah.
Because in this industry, we know that certain people will take risks and they never recover.
Yeah.
They get put in another box.
Right.
So it's so special what you're doing.
Yeah. So anyway, so I said, yeah, let's do this project. We did it. It was so quick. Like I flew from New York to Connecticut, and we recorded it in Edwin's studio, the Platinum Room Recorders, which is a beautiful state-of-the-art place. He's such a great person to work with. Vocally, he knows he knows the artist he's working with. So like the way the background vocals were very like to the 70s, very smooth. I did my own background vocals and he directed them, and everything just was perfect. And
it came together. Your passion, the song, the studio, the person you're working with. How could something like that not produce something amazing?
Yeah.
And we are going to be debuting it. I don't know. Has anyone else debuted it? Let me find out. Listen, DJs, we were servicing all the DJs and they're just so like excited and they start putting it on their little shows and whatever. Sure. But this is the real debut because I'm not doing an interview with anybody but you. So that's awesome. And I honestly appreciate that. And
when George told me, I said, who more than somebody that is from where I began? You know what I mean? You're a person that has so much respect in this industry, and I'm just so thankful. And not only that, but you have a beautiful wife who is my rock star. That's my girl, Eileen. I love her. I watch her on YouTube singing my Carpenter songs. I mean, listen, if one day me and her could do like something together, I would love it.
You know what? You know how when you throw something out to the universe?
Yeah.
I am so happy you said that because I have been thinking it, and she's the one that gets all, oh no, that's Chrissy. And I'm like, honey, you're a great singer too.
Yes, she is. She is. And I love how she just is like so passionate. I want to do something with her one day. Me and her, we're going to rock the stage.
Watch. I want to go back to 2002. You were in a group called Blue Soul Trio.
No, you want to know something?
Please tell me about that. I read about that somewhere.
That's not true. I don't know where people got that from. And I've seen that on the internet, and I've never been in a group. The only group I was ever in was Amaretto. That's how I first started, in Amaretto with Clave Rocks. Other than that, I've never.
With that first song? I didn't even know that. I feel embarrassed. I don't know that.
Yeah, that was my first group. Before I became Chrissy I-eece and did Love Desire, I was with Amaretto.
Oh, okay. So did you do background vocals or you were in lead?
No. I did. They were looking to replace somebody that was on the cover already. And so I went and auditioned, and Ray Serrano was there, and he was like, this is the song, do like I papi and all of that. And it was just to do background vocals. And so I did it, and I went on the road with them for a little while, but then there was just so much going on. You know, the original singer came on stage one time and she grabbed the mic off of one of the girls. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, you don't need extra drama. There was always enough drama during those years.
Yeah.
I experienced a lot of it too. And I was just a host and booking you guys.
I know.
My goodness.
I know.
I want to know something. Well, first of all, touching on that, I will never hear I papi the same ever again.
I puppy.
What are some of Chrissy I-eece's inspirations?
Musically or just in general?
Musically, and then you can tell me a general one or two.
Okay. One of the things that inspire me is just I love to write. I love to write music. I love to paint. I'm an artist. A lot of my stuff on my walls is my art. I don't know, you can't see them, but
Do you post it?
Yeah, I do a lot of art.
Nice.
For my art, yeah.
Multifaceted I-eece.
Yeah, I try, we're so neurotic. I can't sleep at night. My husband's like, what? That's why I have my own she den, so that I can do whatever I want to do in here.
Nice, she den, no less.
But some of my inspirations are just like listening to old singers. Like I love listening to like really old music.
Like what era?
Well, my favorite era is like early 70s, like late 60s and 70s. I love the music from them because there was great songwriting back then. And I've been listening to a couple of, like I sometimes I'll go and I'll listen to like old Spanish singers. I can't think of their names right now because I get, after my chemo, I'm a cancer survivor too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Bless you. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have you here. For more than one reason now.
Yeah, I had actually tumors in both my lungs in 2014. So I feel like, I've been given another chance to do what I love to do. And so, I'm thankful.
That's phenomenal.
I'm thankful.
Que bueno. And you touched on something that I was going to ask you next, which was, are you an author? Do you write your songs? Like who wrote your initial hit, your first hit?
Love Desire, myself, and Willie from And More.
Yes, Willie. Love Willie. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Wow. You think you know so much about the industry you're in. Uh-huh. And maybe you did it one time, maybe you forgot because it has been 40 years. But I didn't know that. And I'm so happy to learn it now. And I'm sure a lot of your fans and freestyle fans in general are happy to hear this information.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a question for you. Perform so many live shows. What was, and I ask every artist I've ever interviewed, even on Mega, no matter who the artist is, Mark Anthony, Victor Manuel, Gilberto Santa Rosa, what was your worst experience on stage, a live show? Okay,
well, this is what happened. I'm going to tell you. Well, I was sick, right? And I had a show. And so I didn't want to cancel it. This is at the beginning of my career, like it had to be like in the early 90s. I forgot what the location was, but I didn't want to cancel it and my voice was really hoarse. So I said, we're going to have to track it with my vocals on it and just keep my mic there, During that time, I didn't have my wireless mic, and here I am. And my dancers are dancing, and I'm singing, and all of a sudden the chord.
I've seen that happen so many times.
You see your
and the vocals kept going, of course.
You see your expression? The crowd, the same thing, they went, oh my God. They looked at me, went, oh, they felt so bad. And you know what I did? I started laughing so hard on stage. And I told the DJ, stop the music. And I plugged the mic back, and I said, oh my God. And then they heard I was hoarse. I was like, I didn't want to, cancel the show. So I wanted to perform it however I was going to do it. Then they were like, you go, girl.
Yes, it worked out. Oh my God. That is so cute. Great story.
That's embarrassing.
Well, it happens to the best of us. My worst experience, Chrissy, I was on stage on Salsa Cruise. And I'm having fun, and I'm very animated on stage. And there was a monitor speaker behind me, and I'm walking around, and sure enough, boom! And I went down. Now tell me, that's not embarrassing. It was no mic cable. It was my ass. So you don't have to laugh so hard. All right.
I would have died. I would have been like, somebody get him help him.
So I got up and of course, I think the natural reaction, it's almost like what you did. I just made a joke about it.
Yeah,
I said, that happens once a week.
Yeah.
I said something like that. What are some of Chrissy's hobbies besides painting? We know you paint.
Watching Netflix.
That's a hobby that's becoming an addiction.
No, it is an addiction. If my husband was here listening to me, he goes, yeah, that's all she does is watch Netflix here in the house. I mean, I'm in Florida. My husband's retired. I'm home. I don't have to work. So sometimes I don't have really anything to do. So if I'm not a person that likes to ride bike, go to the gym or any of that stuff. So what I do is I like to either write poems or just watch TV.
Very nice.
Very
and writing
boring.
poems usually turns into songs.
Yeah, that does. I take my garage band and I start singing into the, like, get a little melody going, and then I'll leave the song halfway, and then I'll come back to it another day.
That's sweet. That's really awesome. I am so happy we had this time
to
talk, and how I would like to leave off with a message to your fans. Are so they're extremely faithful.
Yes, they are.
They always ask for your songs. I see it on the chat and when I'm DJing live, which I still love to do. Before this nonsense, I would still get a lot of requests, and I don't have to kiss up to you. I know you.
Yeah.
It's just the honest truth. So what would be a nice message or a message to your fans, those diehard Chrissy fans?
Well, I first want to say that I thank you so much. I thank my fans for just walking along this journey with me, no matter, even the time that I went into hiatus for 15 years and came back, I felt always the love. And I love to encourage, I love to connect with my fans. I like to encourage them. I'm always putting devotionals, and I love when they tell me, man, I needed to hear that today. I just want them to know that, that there's nothing impossible, that they can do whatever they have a passion in their heart to do. And I just want to just tell them that, just thank you. Thank you for walking alongside me throughout the years, and that I'm going to continue to bring them the music that they love. And I pray for them. I literally pray for all my fans. Anybody that I know that follows me on Facebook or whatever, even though I don't know them personally, I pray for them every night.
Well, I got to tell you this: you're my sister. You're my sister in Christ. So I identify. I love it.
Yes. Yeah.
So I want to thank you for spending time with us here on nycrhythm.com, the debut of your song. So you know what? And your fans had an opportunity to find out maybe something new that they didn't know. So how about you take us out and introduce your hot new single?
I got to put my glasses on because I want to read something.
Arranca pa' allá.
I want to say it as I read it. Well, first I just want to say, get ready because I'm back doing some salsa. And I want to introduce my new song to you. It's called Se Acabó, my latest production. And you're hearing it here first. This is the first place you're hearing it with my friend J.I. Star on New York City Rhythm.com.
Chrissy, thank you so much, girl. We rockin', and here's the new jam.
Sweet love, and love was my purpose. Through the pain of life, you brought me goodness. To be saved in the shape of your love was all I lived for. Love was good, love was pure. Se acabó. Lo nuestro está muerto. Se acabó. Te juro que siempre
This is NYCRhythm.com.
Yes, yes, the rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm.